Hello from the yarn closet in southern Arizona, because that helped nothing. I'm gonna post this today. I had been a couple weeks ahead, but over the summer, I'm now like, this is Saturday morning. I'm gonna post this Saturday morning. I don't think I'm ahead at all anymore. I think I'm right on target. I'm Laura. I live in southern Arizona. My hair is crazy. It's Saturday. I wanted to kind of sleep in. That didn't happen. I'm out here in my yarn closet with Baby, the picked on kitty. Here, I will show you. Pretty much she is the best cat we have. She loves strangers, everybody, but she gets picked on a lot by our biggest cat, Blue. I think Mitzi picks on her a little bit, although everybody thinks Mitzi's trying to save her. I don't know about that. And then there's Mitzi. And then that's Mocha. Mocha, Mocha, Chino. Mocha, Chino, Chino. Hey, Mocha. Hi. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yeah. So we've had Mocha now a few weeks. Love you. Been in school now a couple of weeks. I had to go to a funeral yesterday. My niece's 6-month-old died. You don't want to go to a baby funeral. It's not fun. And it's been a heck of a summer. I went on the antidepressants. And then I went on the estrogen because I had a hysterectomy 9 years ago, and so I don't need progesterone. I'm still looking forward to going to my doctor and trying to get her to actually prescribe it to me so it's covered more easily under insurance. I definitely think I need both of them right now. Get out of there. Get out of the cat litter box. Thank you. But I do believe the estrogen helped. Now I'm gassy, and that's a side effect. I don't think I'm real bloated. I mean, I might be a little bit bloated, but bloating and gassiness can be a side effect. I'm on the gel. It's doing great. I had to set a reminder to put it on every day because for me, it works best to do it at night. It dries really fast. It's not at all what it says, up to 5 minutes. Oh, that's a load of hooey. You put it on the top of your thigh. You can put your pants back on within a couple minutes. I do it almost immediately. And then I wash my hands so I don't get it on the animals or anybody else. And I'm feeling more myself. However, we got a thing from school yesterday that there may be a mumps breakout. They're waiting for the confirmation on whether or not we actually have a mumps case. And then this morning, I'm raging stomach sick. And it wasn't pretty, people. It wasn't pretty. I'm doing laundry is all I have to say about that. And I don't know what that was because it was also First Friday foods at school. So people cook their own foods and it's out throughout the day. So I thought everything I chose was kind of safe, but maybe not. And I'm hoping that's all it is. I'm still not in my mojo for the stuff. I started a hat at school. I have a pair of socks I started at school. I'm doing them 2 at a time. I've managed to split this one sock to make into maybe another sock or fingerless mitts. I don't know. I need to find some other needles to bring to school to work on the hat because I'm almost through the ribbed brim. And I've worked a little bit more on this. My daughter is She has 4 basic teachers this year and then a specials teacher that changes every quarter. These are my next 3 squares I'm putting in. So I've decided I'm going to I try to make stuff from the teachers, but now that she's getting so many teachers, I can't make that many things. So there's one of her teachers that has been like her teacher in Lego League, and I'm going to make the blanket for her. And then if I manage to get a few more things accomplished by, say, Christmas, like some fingerless mitts or something, then I might give like a specials teacher. Specials being things like PE. They only have PE 1 quarter out of the year. Art, music, and then they do an extra STEM. She's got STEM right now. So my goal is to get 1 regular teacher and 1 specials teacher per year, gifted a handmade thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't keep doing it. I don't like it. Yes, if I kept doing it, I might like it. But that's part of my mojo problem. This has been too hot to work on. So I'm waiting until it cools off a little bit. The air conditioning is broken in the library. So it's been like 80, 82 degrees in the afternoon. It's okay early in the day, but by the afternoon, it just doesn't keep up. Hopefully they'll get the parts in next week and be able to fix it. So I'm going to bring my little fan and see if that helps. Because I don't use it out here that often. My hair, I have a new style planned. I talked to my hair cutter lady because she's one of the teachers. I just have to get it a little bit further to my collarbone, and then we're going to cut a slightly different shape in it. And we talked about some of the hair products for my daughter. She doesn't like to wash her hair a lot. She wants to only have to do it once a week. But so far, the in-betweens to try to keep her curly hair curly have left the sprays and stuff, I've left it really tacky, and it's getting snarly. So then I feel like I have to deal with it more when we're shampooing and conditioning. And I don't think I think that pulls some of the curl out. So for years, she's had me like brush it a lot because she wanted straight. Well, now she's really embracing her curl, and she should, because she has curly hair and she should embrace it. It's not as curly because it's like mine. Mine, the other day, it got wet in the morning when I was showering, and it stayed kind of curly, but then midway through the day, it was all straight and just had a little bit of this fluff at the end. And so my daughter has some of that. It kind of dies. So we need product to help. So we're working on that. That's one of our goals. Mitzi still is not a big fan of mocha. Yeah, and you taste like mocha because you got into my coffee this morning. Yeah. And, can you see, I can never quite get this. Okay, so the diaper thing. Okay, this dog is potty trained, but it doesn't alert to needing to go. So you have to be the one to take it out on a regular basis. That's why I use diapers, because I'm the only one that consistently remembers. Now, my husband's not thrilled because the brown dog is like his shadow during the day. So he's not thrilled about that. So she's only had a couple of accidents when we first got her. And then she had an accident a couple nights ago because my daughter got active and forgot. And I told her, I'm not the one that's going to necessarily remember. There's enough things on my plate to deal with. So, so that's why the diapers. And it doesn't bother her skin. It's just protective of my carpet and my furniture, people. And I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. It doesn't bother them. They're not on all the time. Half the nights they take them off midnight, middle of the night. They can get them off. And they can get them off now if they wanted to. We let them, after they've gone, when we come back in the house, we don't put it back on for a good hour. So there's plenty of time that they're not in it. But why not protect? Why not protect? So anyway, back in March when I had my yearly with my doctor, we talked about my weight gain. Sure, menopausal weight gain. Yep, absolutely. The antidepressants may help a little bit with that. The estrogen may help a little bit with that. But we talked about last year, I heavily upped my protein intake, which heavily upped my caloric intake. Because I did it while still eating regularly with my family. So it was more about adding and not subtracting. So I don't look chubby, but I'm a good 15 to 20 pounds heavier than I want to be. I'm okay with being a little bit heavier than I was when I was younger. But it still bugs me a little bit. So my doctor's like, the only thing you can do is caloric restriction. She's like, you do the exercise that you want to do, and you have the level of activity that you have in your life. So if you're not going to start going to the gym on a regular basis, and really go to town on adding muscle, which will add to your weight, but will thin you down. She's like, what you're doing at home is great. What you do is great. But the only way to lose weight at this point is calorie restriction. So I finally got onto a calorie app, started it yesterday. And of course I lied to it about my weight, because when I weighed at my dad's house with my dad and my daughter, it was the middle of the day, and so I just shaved off a few pounds, and I was fully dressed and whatever, so I just shaved off a few pounds. And I don't know why that makes you feel better. It just makes you feel better. It's like your driver's license. Yes, I had one for a long time. And, oh, can you see this? See her little white patch down her chest and a little white on her chin? Can you see that? It's so cute. So I lied to the app about my weight. And I want to try to lose like a pound a week. That seems reasonable. I remember in the old days, we used to 2 pounds a week. That sounds crazy. Pound a week sounds fine. So my app tells me that if I can stick to it, then hopefully by mid-November, I'll be down to where I want to be. And like everything else that I do, I'm trying to incorporate it in a soft way so that I can stick to it long term. Small changes consistently over time. And don't beat yourself up if you need a day where you have something a little different or extra. I wasn't going to eat dinner last night because I had a big breakfast and a big lunch. And my plan is to basically do breakfast and dinner and do just like a snack for my lunch, because we don't really get a lunch hour. We have students all day long. So we are lucky to get 10 minutes in between classes. Some of our teachers tend to be late, so you get a good 15. So I think that that's going to be my best strategy to easily do this in a soft manner. And for some dumb reason, I started just writing it out in a notebook yesterday. And then today I realized I could do an app, and that would actually be a little bit easier. And easier is better. Easier is more accomplishable. So there you go. That's where I'm at. That's my recommendation for this week. Easier is more accomplishable. Good luck. Maybe I'll look better next week. I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Go over to Patreon. Follow for free. I don't do much over there. Support the podcast if you'd like. You can also go in the history on Patreon and get some Reiki or pay for a little Reiki snack. You can also contact me for more Reiki via that app also, or email me. Love you guys. Thank you. Look with your heart first, not your eyes.